I want to catch them all. I want to catch them all, and we're going to be catching them all right here in part 34 now. Let me count. You see that Red Gyarados dancing up there in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Not saying I'm going to be able to catch it. We're going to try our best to. If I don't catch it, I don't catch it. Screw it. I'm not turning around. Okay, guys. We'll get a Gyarados. Well, actually, I caught a Magikarp. You know how to get Red Gyarados if I don't get it. Ain't no skin off my butt. I'm still gonna get the red scale that I need to get for the XP share. So, don't really matter too much. I'll be able to get Mareep out. Yasha! The screams are a little bit lacking in Generation 2. And there's a shiny. It's essentially just a shiny Pokemon. You can run into a shiny at any time in the Pokemon games, if you didn't know that. And we're going to send out Mareep. I'm actually kind of scared to use Thunder Shock right now. See, he's got a water flying type, so that means it's going to be 4 times effectiveness if I use my Thunder Shock. But once again, I'm using a sheep. You just think of the logic behind this game sometime. I'm using a sheep right here, little docile sheep, going up against what looks to be some kind of combination of one of those guys from the Chinese New Year. If you know what I'm saying, those dragons that go around. And then, I'm trying to think of a move that would be painless right now. From the Chinese New Year, going up against, combine it with Nessie. You know, Lake Loch Ness or something. Well, I know. What's his name? From, that sea monster. I think it's like, it's out in, Vermont or something like that. I'm trying to think. Oh, you got Bite too? You want to be like my Crobat? Nobody like my Crobat, okay? So you're just gonna go thrash me up. I'm gonna use some Leech Life action right now. This ain't gonna do nothing. I do remember one of my first times ever playing Pokemon, first generation. I was playing Red, and this guy's actually gonna do some damage on me. I had a Gyarados in it. It had like Hyper Beam, Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, and Surf. It was some kind of roid raging Gyarados that I just freaking rolled out. Maybe I had Thrash too. That it was kind of a. I just envisioned like a bull in a china shop just flailing around using these low PP moves that very rarely hit, but just dominated all opponents. Oh, you're gonna kill yourself. Okay. Well, there goes my chance. Sorry. Great build up, huh, guys? I'm sure you love that. Okay, so red scale falls. I'm gonna pick it up. If you want to catch a Gyarados, go ahead and be my guest. But she's not caught. And your first introduction with this mythical dude. If you maybe remember him. So Lance from the first generation, the final bout, I guess before, wait no, it's going to be the final bout in the second generation here in the Elite Four. You're facing Gary, essentially, in the first generation. But he's just going to teleport back to Mahogany Town. He's going to work with you, and you're going to kind of live, it's weird, you like kind of live in awe of him and like his shadow for kind of the remainder of the Johto experience until you face him in the Elite Four. Like he's kind of hanging out and whatnot. And I think in these ponds right here you can get a Golduck. So I remember just being shut down by his Dragonites, and I think he had 2 first playing through this game. Hyper Beam, I thought was this move that, oh, you unload Hyper Beam, you have no freaking chance. I think I was kind of mesmerized by the in-game action of the Hyper Beam. Actually, that kind of got 42 XP. Don't waste my time. You're wasting my time. Don't waste it, okay? You're gonna be wasting my time too here, Gyarados. I think you're level 10 Gyarados. Either you roided up or you or cheated into this game because you should not have evolved yet. Genetic mutations ain't good. See what happened with Mewtwo? He ain't happy. He went on some killing spree. The original Pokemon movie. I saw the second one too with Entei or whatever. Got that primo Pokemon card, but I couldn't tell you a single second of what happened in that movie. I don't know if I just blacked out or something. Usually I have some faint recollection of it. I've only fallen asleep in 4 or 5 movies in my lifetime. How does it have 1 hit point or whatever remaining? I ain't got false swipe on me right now, son. Down she goes. Marvin, what a good name. Interesting, that's nice and that's a little existentialist approach there. Oh, you know about Kurt? Interesting. I wonder what the stat levels are though of Lure Ball versus Ultra Ball. I mean, Ultra Ball, you're thinking, you know, that's the second up. That's right behind Master Ball, and a lot of people like to use Heavy Ball as well. Always check these areas out, but they lead to a dead end. You guys should know that, but just check it out. A lot of Pokemon you can get here as well. And guess what? I don't need an HM slave. I can just Sunflora at level 42. We can whip out Cut. Kind of pathetic, but it's the path I chose. It's the life I chose. YouTube's. And as I said before in the last part, the reason we're heading up this way, not just to kill time, which probably normally is because I don't know what I'm going to do next, as usual, not planning ahead, is because we want to meet up with Wesley on Wednesday, and I'm recording this at 12:30 a.m. right now, on a Wednesday morning essentially. So TM43 is ours. I'm going to get a little refresher on what that is. Detect. I would drop you right now if I didn't know about being able to sell TMs. But Wesley Wednesday is over here, and he's gonna give us Black Belt, I believe. I think he's hanging out. Yep, he's up there. You can get Hidden Power over here as well. We got some philosophical thinkers out here in Mahogany Town. But it's like the only move that Unknown knows. Unknown knows. Tongue twister. I wish I could just... Man, considering that tree is as tall as I am, you'd think I'd be able to walk through it or in between them, but I don't think Game Freak would be pleased with me if I defied the laws and just trounced my way through those trees, those spruce trees. So I was looking for a car today, trying to turn mine in. I only got about 1,200 back on my 1998 Toyota Camry. Everybody, 1999, that is. 100,000 miles. I need to drive about 13 hours to go to grad school from home. As long as I get there, I think I'm alright. I won't be doing too much driving when I get there. But I kind of want to keep this one currently. I don't want to dish it out yet. I don't think I need to buy a new car. And if I'm going to buy, I'm definitely financing. And I'm not going any over $9,000. I'm a freaking cheapskate. I only do things for free, really. Or when they are free. Not for free. I ain't pro bono when it comes to my law efforts, you know. Got my own law practice here in case you guys needed any law advice. Total lie. Don't listen to what I'm saying. But I'm really... one thing I'm dreading right now is going back to Mahogany Town. But going back to the car situation, yeah, but I just realized I just don't give a crap what my car is, honestly. As long as I don't gotta pay a lot on it, I am satisfied with life, and it's got some get up and go. It's durable, it's reliable. I'm a-okay with life. It don't bother me. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna get Giraffe Rig out because I just want to have Giraffe Rig on my team right now. I think I can dish out Shadow Ball too as well. I'm gonna deposit you, Voltorb. Honestly, one of the most useless Pokemon in the game. Sorry to say that, bud, but you were a malfunction Pokeball. I mean, you weren't even meant to be a Pokemon in the first place. But I know some of you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy. Todd, what are you doing calling me at 12:30 a.m., man? You got some respect? You think you're that type of friend of mine that you can call me at 12:30 and I ain't gonna chew you the heck out and make your ear go deaf? You think you have that right? Man, the nerve. The nerve. Alright, so I'm gonna give Mud Slap to my friend here, Jeffrey. Whoops, not Mud Slap. Shadow Ball. I am just all over the freaking place right now. Jeffrey's gonna learn. Yeah, of course it wants to learn Shadow Ball. Get rid of freaking Growl, whatever the heck you have. It's a Ghost type, so we got Ghost, Normal, and Psychic with us right now. And I'm gonna see what Pokemon know Iron Tail right now. Fire Punch, that'd be interesting. See if I can teach that to Magmar. I have 2 Fire Punches. Nope, that'd been kind of sick if Alligator can learn it. I know better than that. I'm stupid. Thinking that Alligator can learn freaking Fire Punch. Alright, so we got a couple options here. Jeffrey, Magmar, and Gatorade. I'm gonna ponder this one. I might give it to Gatorade at some point. Whoa, what is this? Oh, speak of the devil. I was telling you, man. That Hyper Beam, this is some foreshadowing to the suffering that I experienced as a little kid. Just getting annihilated every time by his Hyper Beam. I thought it was like the Golden Gun in 007 or something. It was like a one-hit KO. So he's gonna split up. He's too cool for me anyways. I mean, he's Lance. But you're gonna go through the freaking most grinding, grueling experience of Pokemon trainers known to the Generation 2 games. Having to take down countless Team Rocket members, going through this boring building with no identity, and they're going to be sending out a lot of Pokemon that are either purple or you just hate the heck of. You hate the sight of them. It's going to be Drowsies, Zubats, Rattatas, Eradicates, some Ekans thrown in there. It don't get exciting until the very end. You're facing some Murkrows and some, I think, a Houndoom, maybe a Houndour as well, which is a dope Pokemon, and I really do not like that they withheld them from me until the days of Kanto. I remember seeing it for the first time in the wild, and I went wild, man. If I had known I could you can get one of those guys, kind of where Vulpix was, just south of Akrotik, and see what they do here. You don't just gotta face one guy at these Persian statues, wherever the heck they are. You gotta face 2 every time. And there ain't no way to bypass it either. I mean, I could speed this game up for you guys, and that would probably make you not want to click away from this video, which you most likely probably are doing right now. Just clicking out of the video. But it's painful. It's painstaking. And I'm very grateful for the speed up option, which I'm going to be using to get my Giraffe Rig on steroids. I forgot about Grimers. Man. That's another defensive tank that just ain't gonna cut it. I feel like Game Freak likes to do that, especially with poison type Pokemon. Did that with Grimer. He's done it with Muck, obviously. Don't reverse the name Muck, ladies and gentlemen, just let you know. Purple Cum. It's not appetizing to me. So this kind of explains that you got surveillance cams. Yeah, I don't give a crap, man. You coming at me with that weak sauce, you ain't gonna pose no threat. Alright, so come down here. You saw that item calling your name. They got some randos stationed around the area. Yeah, I'll deal with some Team Rocket members. That means I can pick up an item, because those are some crown jewels. If you would just see one waiting there for you as a youngin', pounce all over. I don't care if I take down a couple Team Rocket members. But did I not catch a Drowsy yet? Or maybe just you don't see the Pokeball when you face a trainer battle. Hey, I'm foggy today, homies. Maybe it's because I need to go to bed and stop recording these videos in the AM. The late AM, that is. It's getting about time for 4th meal action. Of course, Taco Bell don't advertise that anymore because they cheap. They are cheap though. Of course you fail, man. You cough up the 760 bones. Oh, that music. If I wasn't recording right now, I'd definitely be memeing the heck out of that. This guy's got 3. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got no time for that. Alright, Ice Punch. Down she goes. And looking ahead, I was seeing some screenshots of Pokemon Sun and Moon. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really got out of the game once it got away from Game Boy Advance. I kind of went to some different video games, and I don't know if I felt like you go through that weird phase around like 10, 11, adolescence area where you kind of like, I can't be watching these cartoons anymore, I can't be playing these games. Like, you felt like ashamed for playing Pokemon for a while after that. Not the case, man. I'm freaking 22 right now, grinding the heck out of Pokemon. Don't think I'll ever stop. Okay? So I kind of jumped ship from the Pokemon series. I saw Ruby and Sapphire, and I don't know, there was just not some charm about it that wasn't luring me in as much anymore. So I stopped playing. So I don't really know a lot of the new generations that well, but I'm looking to get into it a little bit. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that definitely triggers some interest in my eyes. For me, I'd like to play it. I don't know if I could walk through it. I could walk through Ruby. I'm planning on doing that, and potentially Leaf Green. Thinking of doing a solo run for one of them, if you guys have any suggestions. But I was seeing a screenshot, and it's just totally wacky to me. Like, I mean, obviously you gotta adjust the new technology, but looking at how the design is for the DS and the whole 3D situation battle where, you know, it's like you're in a room, it's more the Pokemon Stadium approach, and it honestly, I mean, it is difficult for me to wrap my head around just coming from this. I mean, this is what I first knew. And I don't know if it's accurate that this game is better than those. It's not. It's probably not. But it brings a different conversation up too, is what's old and what you first were introduced to always going to be something that you prefer just naturally. So I'm kind of in a conundrum right now. If I want to start delving into those new games, Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, that whole generation, or not. Yeah, sure, it might be some clickbait for me. I put those videos on YouTube, more people watch them. Play the newer games. I haven't done a game newer than, I think, like 2003, looking back at it all. So I'm like way out of the loop when it comes to popular games. So y'all be cutting me some slack. I mean, it's hard to get views on that type of stuff. But I'm trying not to sell out too much. I'm trying to go true with what I know, with what I enjoy, and quite frankly, I don't have the firepower to record some of those new games right now. I gotta be waiting for a couple more paychecks if I want to be doing that stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna take down one more guy here, and then we're gonna call it a day, get Sunflora back out in the lead. You can leave this place at any time, so if you're running low on health, you shouldn't. Maybe PP though, or needing to take a PP. You can leave, go to Pokemon Center, and come back, no problem. It won't like boot you out or make you do the trainer battles again. So quit repeating this crap. I don't want to listen to it. So that's it for part 34. I will see you guys in 35. We're going to be taking down the rest of the Super Hideout.